What's going on, guys? We have a slightly different video that we're gonna do today. It's an unboxing video. We have 3 packages we're gonna open. Before we get to that, though, I had a couple things I wanted to show y'all. Pulled these from the collection. I'm a sucker for a cool container. So we have a Fiji 2019 10-gram proof silver coin with an SA number of 5236. It's a domed Captain America shield. Just a cool little piece. I've had that for several years. And I had one more, but I'm excited to get into the unboxing. So I have 3 packages we got today. One from PCGS, and the other 2 are recent buys. So I have not opened these packages yet. I haven't seen what's inside. I did pre-cut them, so I'm not doing all that on camera. But we're going to get right into it. And I guess I should have saw that coming. We're going to hold on one second. We're going to get our scissors. So this I bought from one of the private sales chats that I'm in. It's a Facebook chat that does pre-sales on items. This is the second release in the series. And I think I might be missing something, but this is the Game Boy Nintendo Classic series. It comes in a 3D printed Game Boy display. And the 1 ounce bar is a screenshot from a Game Boy gameplay. This game happens to be Castlevania. Comes with a little Game Boy stand that lets her stand up like that. On the back we have, I got number 6 of 250, a good low serial number. 1 ounce silver, antiqued finish. Here is our COA. Nightmare Metals, Game Boy Classics. So, I thought I had another item that was not in there, but we'll take care of that later. So, next up, we have 4 bricks of cocaine. No, I'm playing. What we really have is... So let's move some of these aside. Y'all are gonna like these. These are dope. These are cool. So I just found a guy who does 3D prints, and me and him got together Well, he got together. I just kind of helped him along the way. What these are, what these beautiful sons of bitches right here are. I don't know if you can tell from the look of it, but they are amazing feats of engineering. These, the top slides off, and then they telescope out like that. And what they are used for is this. Oh, that's the wrong one. So this one is for the carded 1 gram and the carded assay ham cards. Son of a bitch. That's what those do. You put your ham or Valcambi assay card in those, and you can stand them up like that and display your cards. You can fit multiples in each one. And then if you need to save space, need to travel, they collapse back down into a brick that saves space. And if you let's see how this works. And if you need it to stay together so it's secure, you slide that on, and then it stays locked in secure as a brick. This one is for the assay gold and silver bars. We have some that are made, they're going to be bigger, and they are made for graded coin slabs. So same thing. I'm going to move the top. These should kaleidoscope backwards. Yeah. And what these are for, I got a few here to show. You slide those down in the display. Let's remove this giant folded up envelope out of the back of this one so it actually fits. And they slide in like that. And they can extend all the way. So you can lay them flat in a display case. And they lay fairly flat, or you can kind of stand them up a little bit where they're a bit more visible and standing upright. Super, super cool pieces. And again, if you want to collapse them down, you collapse them down. Slide that right over the top. And now they're secure. I think I have 2 of those. That's the same thing. We won't get too far into it. And then we have the perfect. So he sent me the 2 prototypes. And these are the two final products. I got the 2 prototypes for free. Right. And the last thing is a big ass box from PCGS. We're gonna put that right there. Here's our PCGS banknote grading order form. We're gonna I get a little light. Forgot to turn my lights on. We're going to cut this open. Take a peek to make sure there's no identifying information. There is. So we're going to slide that out. So these are the physical Bitcoin banknotes that I sent in to be graded. And what these are, they're banknotes, custom-made banknotes that actually hold through a process Bitcoin on the banknotes. You could spin this as a dollar bill if you wanted to, with $1 worth of Bitcoin or $10, however much is on it. That's a beauty. That's top pop. That's the highest grade. These are a 1600 Satoshi 2017 Kialara note. Kialara is a very famous and very luxury high-class physical Bitcoin dealer. He releases a few items a year. They cost a couple grand each. They sell out instantly. These were given only to previous customers for free. They were sent out for free. It's a modified dollar bill. On the back, you have 1600 sats and the tamper safe sticker covering the private key that allows you to access the Bitcoin. Same thing, another Kialara, graded $1 bill, graded choice uncirculated 64. Now these are actually my brand banknotes. This was the first banknote I ever made. This is the Series 1. It's funded with 0.0001 Bitcoin, or about $8 in Bitcoin. This is the public key. You scan this, it tells you how much Bitcoin is on each note. It allows you, if you scan this QR code, you can send more Bitcoin to that note or see the balance. To redeem the Bitcoin, you would peel this security hologram sticker up and scan the QR code under there in a crypto app, and it would withdraw the Bitcoin. This is a test note for a Bitcoin banknote I was gonna do, but decided to go in a different direction, so I only had 1 or 2 copies of this made. This was the sample note. It's funded with 25,000 sats, or about $15 in Bitcoin. You can see the main design was like an Android. The security hologram kind of made up the side of the head. This is the specimen, the prototype note from Serial 1. You can see on the serial number is zeroed out. It has specimen. It's got a rough grade. Choice AU 58. Not the best grade. A little lower than I was hoping, but I'm just happy to have them slabbed. And then this was my prototype for Series 2. Got a choice 63. It's also funded with 25,000 sats, or about 15 in Bitcoin. Has security thread. It has invisible UV ink stamps that's only visible under a black light. It has hidden design aspects, micro lettering, embossed security features. And this one's special to me. I released my Series 1 Bitcoin banknote. And about 6 months later, I saw these gold foil notes being of my Bitcoin banknote being sold on Alibaba or some site similar to that. Basically, a Chinese company had found my Bitcoin banknote and counterfeited it. It didn't come with the holograms. It just had a Bitcoin symbol there. And they were selling them for a couple bucks a piece on their site. The crazy thing is, over 1,000 of them had been sold already on the site. And I don't ever make manages over 100. I keep things small. So I actually bought one and had it shipped. And once it got here, I used my special custom security holograms to turn it into a wallet, and then tried to get the post shut down, the sales post shut down. I don't know if it worked or if they just took it down. Well, guys, that's another short video. I hope you enjoyed it. On a side note, the name of my channel was The Silver Syndicate, but that was already taken by several people. Obviously, that's quite a popular name. And so what was available and what I couldn't find many other screen names or page names, whatever you'd call it, was the Coin Cartel. So we had a name change from the Silver Syndicate to the Coin Cartel. That's what we'll be going by, hopefully indefinitely. So I hope you enjoyed the content. I know I'm still very new to this. I know my videos aren't the highest quality, but if you enjoy seeing unique coin and banknote and bullion content, and you like my videos, you like the low speed, soothing aspect of them, I ask that you just give me a like, give me a subscribe or a follow. And I'm not making any money off of this. It just, it gives me a little boost, a little joy, a little confidence to know that maybe people have watched my content and they like it and they'd like to see more, and I can keep making videos. So thank you. We'll see you next time.